Here are 7 things that will destroy your relationship. Number 7, disrespecting your partner. Disrespect can show up in lots of different ways, such as feeling like we need to compete with our partner, or flagrantly disregarding their healthy boundaries. A healthy relationship is built on both partners having a mutual respect for each other. And without this respect, the relationship is doomed to fail in the long run. Number 6, being passive-aggressive. This can happen if our partner does something that we don't like, so we choose to avoid or ignore them, or if we use sarcasm to belittle our partner and disguise it like it's a joke. This is an emotionally immature way to deal with problems in our relationship. This behavior can wear down a relationship over time and ultimately end the relationship if it goes on for too long. Instead of acting passive-aggressively, we should clear our heads and talk with our partner about what is really bothering us. Number 5, being too critical. It might seem like a good idea to be critical because it lets our partner know when they are doing something that we don't like. But when we are too critical too often, it sends the message that our partner is never good enough for us. Being too critical creates a huge negative rift between us and our partner. It makes our partner and even us forget about the things that we do like about them because we are too focused on the things that we don't like. Now, sometimes criticism is necessary, but other times it's better to just let things go. Instead of being too critical, we should ask ourselves, is this really that important? And we should also make sure to balance our criticism with positive statements by telling our partner about things that we do like about them. And this next thing that destroys relationships goes hand in hand with being too critical. Number 4 is being too sensitive. Now, there is a healthy level of criticism that is required in a relationship. If one of you starts using all of the toilet paper without changing the roll, this would probably be an appropriate thing to criticize and say something like, "Hey, what's up with the toilet paper roll always being empty?" Now, if this light level of criticism sends you or your partner into a week-long depression, it's going to be very hard to maintain a healthy relationship. Now, there are many reasons a person could be too sensitive to criticism, and if you or your partner are struggling with this, it could be a sign that you are suffering from one of the 3 negative attachment styles. Check the description below for a link to my playlist about attachment styles to learn more. Number 3, the silent treatment. Having poor communication with our partner is a great way to destroy our relationship. And the silent treatment is the most extreme form of bad communication. Now, we might be tempted to give our partner the silent treatment when they have done something that makes us extremely upset and we want to get back at them for it. Other times, we might give the silent treatment when we are trying to avoid taking responsibility for something that we know that we did wrong. But all that happens if you give someone the silent treatment is the other person just feels confused, ignored, unloved, and ultimately hurt. And if this goes on for too long, it can even end the relationship. Instead of giving them the silent treatment, we should give ourselves some space to think and cool down, and then talk to our partner about the problem in a calm way. Number 2 is stonewalling. So stonewalling is when we avoid talking about serious or difficult issues. We might stonewall when we don't want to talk about a painful or emotional topic, even if we need to. We also might be tempted to stonewall when our partner wants to have a talk about something that is bothering them about our relationship. Talking about relationship issues can be stressful and draining, so we might stonewall our partner as a way to get out of having these stressful conversations. But by stonewalling our partner, it just lets serious issues build up and get worse and worse. So instead of stonewalling, we could just say something like, "I'm not really in the mindset to talk about this right now, so can we do this tomorrow?" And then we need to make sure that we do follow through with this and make time to have this conversation tomorrow. Now, before I show you the number one thing that can destroy your relationship, please leave a like if you are enjoying this video. And make sure to subscribe so I can help you every week with new relationship and psychology videos. I want to thank you very much for watching and let you know that I highly appreciate you. Number 1, having a low self-image. Now, everyone has days where we get down on ourselves and we can feel insecure. But when you constantly feel like that, it causes a huge strain on your relationship. This actually pushes your partner away because your partner wants to make you feel better, but they can't. No matter what they try to do to cheer you up, you still insist on having a low opinion of yourself. Having a low self-image also makes you more likely to have strong feelings of jealousy, or you need to constantly be reassured that your partner still loves you. And when you mix all of these things together, you get a perfect relationship-ending cocktail. Now, if you or your partner struggles with any of these issues, I highly suggest that you check out my playlist about attachment styles in relationships. Once you can figure out which attachment style you and your partner have, you can begin addressing and then fixing the issues that you have in your relationship. Check the description below for a link to watch my attachment styles playlist. Well, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please share this video if you have found it helpful, and then click here to take the attachment style quiz to find out which attachment style you and your partner have, and I will see you there.